My wife Susan and I have been married for 33 years. I never could have imagined that the length and strength of our relationship would be due in part to a relationship lesson I got from a pig. The pig's name was Clyde. The lesson at times was painful. Clyde's story actually begins when Susan and I were first dating, long before Clyde actually came into my life. We were in the Yahoo stage of the relationship, and of course, I asked Susan to move in with me. She said, "Before I do that, there's something you need to know about me." Uh-oh. She said, "I really love animals." My response, "Animals? I love animals too. Come on in, darling." She did. We ended up married. And throughout the years, I found out what she was talking about. We had every kind of animal as a pet you can imagine. All of them, except for Clyde, were rescued animals. Just to give you an idea of what it was like before Clyde came into my life, on one occasion, the rescued pit bull tried to kill the rescued cat, which I rescued by holding it above my head. As I was clawed from below, scratched from above, Susan heard my screams and rescued me. Now, I have to admit, I felt really good when she said, "Oh, sweetheart, are you okay?" But she was talking to the cat. That's okay. I had come to realize that it's just easier to ride the horse in the direction it is going. Clyde the pig, on the other hand, was a horse of a different color. I still remember Susan's words. "Honey, I would love to have a little pot-bellied pig. They're so cute and so smart." I thought to myself, smart? I'll show you smart. You want a pig? Then I get season tickets to the Colorado Rockies. She agreed way too quickly. I soon find out I had made a bad trade. Oh, he was cute, all right, until he ate all of my Beatles albums. You see, Clyde, unbeknownst to us, had farm pig genes, and he grew to be 250 pounds. He would eat anything and everything. On one occasion, we had guests for dinner. The food all laid out nicely on a card table. When we came in to eat dinner, where's the dinner? It was gone. And then Clyde appeared from behind the cardboard table, which he had tipped over, and threw up in front of the guests. There was the dinner. Oh, he was diabolically smart. He opened the refrigerator, pulled out a carton of eggs, cracked all 12 eggs with his tusk, just enough to open them to suck them dry. Now, there was so much more. All of it pales in comparison to the disastrous trip over Wolf Creek Pass. We would put Clyde in the back of our suburban automobile and drive to our cabin in southern Colorado. On this occasion, my stepson brought along a friend. The friend threw his backpack in with Clyde. As we went up Wolf Creek Pass, Clyde started snorting and squealing and running around in circles and had the worst case of piggy diarrhea you can imagine. It turns out he had opened the kid's backpack and ate all of his cold medicine, NyQuil, Robitussin, etc. We had a crazed pig on our hands. Luckily, there was a tourist overlook on the other side of the pass where you could pull off, park, and look at the beautiful valley far, far below. We parked, Susan got out, went to the back of the car to open up the doors to help Clyde, and bang! I looked in the rearview mirror, the doors flying open, Susan reeling backwards, and Clyde flying out of the Suburban. We had a pig on the run with the runs. To make Matters worse. A tour bus from Texas had just pulled into the lot. The tourists were exiting the bus as Clyde exited the Suburban. I heard a lady scream, "It's a pig!" Oh, yes, lady, it is. I entertained those tourists for quite some time, chasing Clyde around that lot. I finally got him, slipped and fell, Clyde on my chest, his legs churning in the air, and he was squealing like a pig. I had a very dark thought. I wanted to throw Clyde over the edge to his certain death below, but I knew I would be next. I finally got him by getting a bag of Fritos from Screaming Lady, making a trail of Fritos through the lot, and into the car he went. As we drove away, I started asking myself, what's the lesson here? What do I have to learn from all of this? I did not get it right away. However, several years later, after Clyde's peaceful passing, he went out eating a gourmet peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I finally realized the laughter that Susan and I share when we think about Clyde far outweighs the momentary pain of that pig. And the lesson is really just a suggestion. If you want to stay married, just love your spouse's pig in whatever form your personal Clyde may take. Madam Toastmaster.
Love your spouse's pig.
That's the speech.